And this is the first indication that everything that we might have been familiar with before, the idea that gravity is what dictates the motions of things in the universe, is no longer necessarily the valid interpretation. Instead now, we appeal to something called dark energy that inhabits the space between the galaxies. We go back to here. If you have something that is not an attractive force like gravity, but a pushing force, an anti-gravity that inhabits the space between the galaxies, as the galaxies get further away, that force gets bigger, the pushing gets bigger, and the galaxies get pushed further apart ever faster. So you have gravity within the galaxy pulling all the stars together on a very local scale. That dominates. But as the universe expands, you have the space between them, and we think this thing called dark energy is an inherent property of space. It's not associated with matter like gravity, it's associated with the space between the galaxies. And as that space between the galaxies grows bigger, the dark energy goes stronger, the repulsive force grows stronger, and that pushes the galaxies apart faster and faster. So in the first bit, gravity of everything in the universe dominates. But then as the space between the galaxies gets bigger, dark energy, the anti-gravity, kicks in and pushes things further and further apart. So the key thing that we want to take home from what I'm saying is that originally we had a concept of gravity controlling the universe, how much matter there is in it, how close things were would determine the eventual fate of the universe. Now we have the paradigm shift that the most important force for the movements within the whole universe is inherent in the space between the galaxies. So instead of having the matter in the universe, whether it's dark matter that doesn't radiate, or whether it's light matter that we can observe, that's not the most influential thing that's controlling the movement in the universe. It is the void that lies between the galaxies. This has something called a vacuum energy, a dark energy, all of its own. Now I could tell you several different theories for what this is. It could be the particles popping in and out of existence, producing an outward pressure. It could be gravity working on a very different way on a larger scale. It could be a completely new force coming into it. There are many different theories. We don't know which is right.